DP Rigathi Gachagua is asking President William Ruto, how many gallons of blood of young people do you want to feel okay? How many more gallons of blood do you want to feel okay? So Rigathi Gachagua is asking this question in regards to the death of a blogger Albert Ojwang. Remember that Albert Ojwang died in police custody, something that Kenyans are saying that we are losing this nation. We are losing our country. Kenyans feel like it is safe to be in the hands of gangs than in the hands of police officers. Like, where are we heading as a country? And to imagine that many young people voted for Ruto in the 2022 polls is really making these things look like, damn, we really messed up with this nation. So this is Rigathi Gachagua's message to President William Ruto and Kenyans, and he is telling Ruto and is telling DIG, that is Deputy Inspector of Police Eliud Lagat, that you are the complainant and you are linked to the death of this man. You are the one who caused the death of this young man, and you must be suspended immediately. So this is Rigathi Gachagua's message to Kenyans and to President William Ruto. Albert Ojwang's brutal murder in the hands of the police officers have revived the painful wounds of the tens of Gen Zs who continue to be killed by security agencies by the Ruto administration. In the strongest terms possible, I condemned this cowardly act by the killers and call for speedy investigations. Culprits must be brought to book. The Deputy Inspector General of Police, Mr. Eliud Lagat, is the complainant and the one who ordered the arrest in the alleged crime that Ojwang committed, was making a fair comment on his social media account on Mr. Eliud Lagat. He must take full responsibility of this murder. This is the same Eliud Lagat in charge of police cells. It is the same Eliud Lagat who ordered police to withdraw from a church service in Mwiki on Sunday, 6th April 2025, to allow for goons to attack me and congregants. Suspending junior officers at Central Police Station is hoodwinking Kenyans. For any meaningful investigations to be done, Mr. Eliud Lagat must be suspended immediately. DIG Eliud Lagat is personally operating Kamukunji Police Station and Central Police Station without the knowledge of Police IG. People are complaining that those two stations have become the new torture chambers. That is the reason Albert had to be moved from Homa Bay to Central Police Station in Nairobi. To the family of Albert and the people of Homa Bay County, friends of Albert and the people of Kenya, especially the Gen Zs, I stand with you in seeking justice for Albert, whose murder has fingers pointed to this cowardly regime. What have the young people, small children done to deserve these macabre killings? What have the parents done to lose their children in the hands of this dictatorial regime? There has been no worse mutilation of our freedoms in Kenya than under this regime. It is now clear that the so-called broad-based government is a blood-based government whose engine is powered by the blood of Gen Zs. It was formed after the blood of young people was splashed in the street, and it continues to survive on this. The beneficiaries are quiet as the young people get brutally murdered. Mr. President, leave our children alone. You swore by the Holy Bible to protect the lives and property of Kenyans. William and your cabal, how many gallons of blood do you want to be okay? Albert has never met a wall before getting into the Central Police. Kenya is not a mafia state. And here he has quoted a book from the Bible, Genesis 4:10, which says, the Lord said, what have you done? Listen, your brother's blood carries out to me from the ground. So this is Rigathi Gachagua's message in regards to the brutal killing of Albert Ojwang Omondi, who was just a young person doing his thing, like criticizing the government, criticizing the DIG of police, and unfortunately his life was cut short. And The saddest thing that he died while in custody. Like, this is one of the things that you keep wondering. The police officers are there to protect Kenyans, and it is turning out that they are the ones who are going after the heads of these Kenyans. This is really sad. This is really unacceptable. And to imagine that in the 2022 polls, many of young people really voted for Ruto massively. Young people really voted for Ruto. But it is so sad that it is turning out to be like this. It is turning out that young people are losing their lives on daily basis. And we're talking about police brutality. Like, is it really not enough? Like, my God, I don't even know what to say. Like, this regime has really failed the young people of this country. We are talking about the brutal killings of the young people. We are talking about unemployment of young people. And this government shows no interest of ending all these things. The young people are now, what they have is just rage, anger in their hearts. And it is really sad. This is really sad. I think this regime has to do something. Suspending the junior officers at the central police station is not a solution to this. One person has to go. One big person has to go. He has to go, because enough is enough. Enough is enough. The young people have done nothing wrong to deserve this. Criticizing government is not a sin. It is something that is happening all over the world. You are a deputy inspector of general police. So if somebody criticizes you, the solution is not to kill that individual. The solution is not to kill that person. We have laws, we have Sharia and everything else in place. Why don't you just use the right channels to get justice? Yes, we know the Constitution protects you and also it protects Kenyans. But that doesn't guarantee you that by the fact that you are the DIG of police, that you have to kill people who are criticizing you. You say that these young people, this young guy wrote something that is not true, something that is really, you say that it is misuse of social media. Yes, that might be true, but killing him is not the solution. We have laws, we have courts. All these institutions are there to handle such cases. False publications can be handled in courts vizuri sana, and that is what you should have ought to do. But killing young people because they are criticizing you, it is out of order, it is out of place. We have constitution, we have courts. Why don't we use our courts to handle such matters? So far we are losing young people. This is really unacceptable. Kenya is a country for us all, and we must protect this country. Police officers, you have a duty to protect this country. We, the citizens, also have a duty to protect our nation. But it cannot be like you police officers feel like you are above the law. No, this country needs us all. It needs you, security officers, and you need us, the people, the citizens. So this country cannot move forward if we have to deal with such traumatizing issues. It's really need to end. For President William Ruto, the young people of this country massively voted for you. The young people of this country turned out in large number in the 2022 polls to vote for you. Protect them. Give them what they deserve. It is really sad. It is really tragic that Kenya is turning into something else. This is really unacceptable. That is it for me. For now, thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.